One of my all-time favourite comedians growing up was Jim Carrey. The man was everywhere, especially through the mid to late 90s as I was coming into like my formative years of, really starting to enjoy cinema. The man was just, he took over the cinema. He really, really did. And he's just such an amazing guy. He's such a funny guy, such an earnest guy as well. Like, some of the things that he does behind the scenes are just very, very heartwarming. And he's a really good actor as well. Like, a lot of these comedians that move into acting really just take it on and they really make it their own. He's at a different class, and yeah, it's really nice to see when a comedic actor like that, who kind of, gets pigeonholed because he's the funny guy and he makes funny faces, really show his acting chops and really go above and beyond. And it's really just enjoyable. So with that being said, here are 10 fascinating facts about Jim Carrey.
Alrighty then.
Number 10, he wrote letters to Tupac Shakur whilst Tupac was in prison to kind of lift his spirits and get him laughing. Now, that's just insane enough as it is. But yeah, Jim Carrey was a big, massive fan of Tupac, and he saw that whilst he was in prison, he was going through, a tough time, as you would be. So wrote him letters to cheer him up. That's just another reason why I said he's such a good guy behind the scenes, because he does stuff like that.
Now you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punks?
Number 9, whilst performing stand-up, he was noticed by Rodney Dangerfield, one of the comedic greats of all time, who took him under his wing and took him on tour with him so he could, open up for him and really sort of hone his skills and make his performances so much better. So yeah, he got taught by the king.
What's your case? Our case is simply this.
Number 8, he auditioned for the 1980-1981 season of SNL. One of my favourite things to do is go on YouTube and watch old SNL sketches. I think it's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, after his audition, he didn't get the part. Now, how crazy is that? The guy is a comedic genius and he didn't get SNL. He didn't get cast. But he did later go on to host in 1996, 2001 and 2014. So yeah, he may not have got the part, but he did come back and, smash it in the end.
My name is Jim Carrey, and this is my Saturday Night Live audition.
Hey, forget that crap. Get on with the stuff that got you expelled. That's when I had to bring out the big guns. People like post-nuclear Elvis.
Number 7, like I said in the intro, the 90s were all about Jim Carrey, but 1994 was a year where he was just everywhere. He was in Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, and Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, one of my favourite comedies of all time. Now, all of these, as you may have guessed, were huge commercial successes, which really goes to show how good he was on screen. But yeah, because of that, The Mask, it earned him a Golden Globe nomination, which is just outstanding.
Did you miss me?
I guess not.
Number 6, when he was cast in, Ben Stiller directed The Cable Guy. Again, another great comedy of his that kind of flew right under the radar. I don't know why people didn't like it as much, but he actually pocketed a then record $20 million. And you got to think all the way back then, that was a huge sum of money for a leading actor to get to be cast in a movie. But yeah, $20 million. But despite all that, it was actually, he did quite well at the box office, but it has gone on to, like I say, be remembered as not a very good movie, but I still think it's one of the great ones.
I'm just here to comfort you. Come on, touch it.
Huh?
Come on, you need human contact. Touch it.
I will not touch it. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it.
I know how you're feeling right now.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that.
I'm here for you.
Don't do that. Jesus Christ, you're gonna get me killed. Out of here.
Oh, Billy.
Number 5, between 1999 and 2000, he was engaged to his Myself and Irene co-star Renee Zellweger. Now you can see how much chemistry they have on screen. Again, it's such a great movie, such a great comedy. Them two really make it perfect with the way they are on screen. But yeah, it went behind the scenes and they end up getting engaged. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but yeah, that chemistry, you can't really make that up.
Hey, what is your problem, pal?
I got no beef with you. This is between me and the kid.
Stop it!
He started it.
I'm so sorry. I have to apologize for him. I mean, he's so much
Come on,
this thing.
standing right here for
he
us.
has this thing
Let's
where
go.
he just...
Oh, poor baby. Has to let his daddy fight his battle storm.
He's an ass.
Pussy.
Number 4, in 2004, he received a star on the Walk of Fame in Canada. Now, obviously, we all know about the American one. It's very big. It's one of the main sort of tourist attractions in America. But yeah, he received one in the Canadian Walk of Fame. Right between, I've written down household names, Pierre Berton and Karen Kane. I actually didn't know who they were before I started writing all this. But yeah, he's right in between those two Canadian greats of cinema.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hey, doll.
Do you realize what you've done? Hey! Lloyd! Lloyd! You'll have to excuse my friend. He's a little slow. The town is back that way.
Number 3, carrying on with the Canadian theme because he is Canadian. Little bonus fact for you there. In 2014, he was honoured by the Canadian Post with his own specific postage stamp. I don't really know what else to say about that. The man is such a national treasure in Canada that yeah, he ended up on one of their stamps.
It's a new Mercedes S500. You can only special order these from Germany.
How's it run?
Well, it's a Mercedes. Check this out. Mercedes, on.
Yeah, well, what's this? Beamer? Sit. Stay. Play dead. Good boy.
Number 2. Now, unfortunately, like a lot of comedians, he has suffered with depression in the past. It's such a sad thing to have to talk about, so I'm just going to briefly mention it. But yeah, he suffered with very deep depression. A lot of comedians do because their personal persona is all about making people laugh and trying to cheer people up, and they have to carry that on, you know, pretty much 24/7. So it will take a big toll on someone mentally. Now, because of this, he did take Prozac for a little while, but he actually decided to stop taking that, and he now avoids all stimulants, including caffeine, which is mad. I mean, I can't go a day without taking caffeine, but you can totally understand where he's coming from and why he's doing what he does.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions. God, this is not the time, Mace. If Einhorn come down here and see me talking to you or your ass, I'm history.
I think I can keep him under control, but you'll have to tell me who's working the snowflake.
Hey, I can't do nothing for you on that. My hands are totally tied.
All right, that's it. Now it's my turn. 5 minutes alone. That's all I need. Come on.
Better look alive. Einhorn's on her way down.
Come on now, Ace, please, man, please.
What's the matter, Emilio? Afraid I'll make a stink?
And number one, the craziest one that I found this week. There were a lot of these I already knew, but this one just actually blew my mind. He was due to play Dr. Evil in the very first Austin Powers movie. Mike Myers wanted Jim Carrey, wanted him on board to play, you know, the antagonist to Austin Powers, Dr. Evil. It's crazy that this almost happened. Now, unfortunately, he had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. He was actually filming Liar Liar at the time, but can you imagine Jim Carrey as Dr. Evil? That would have taken that movie to a whole other level. It's great what Mike Myers did. You know, I'm not knocking that at all, playing both parts of Austin Powers and Dr. Evil. You know, it's just absolutely genius, and it was revolutionary for the time. But yeah, Jim Carrey as Dr. Evil, I can't imagine what that would have been like. I really can't. Alrighty then, there you have it. There are 10 fascinating facts about Jim Carrey, one of the all-time greats, not just, you know, comedians, but actors. The guy is an absolute phenomenon, one of my favourites, and I adore the man. If there's any facts I left out, please let me know in the comments down below and let me know what your favourite fact was. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell notification so you see when my videos get uploaded next. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.
Asshole mio, oh sada mia, holy testicle Tuesday.